What's up everybody? My name is Eric FNP. I am here in beautiful Bali and I will be here until the middle of May. And since due to the fact that there is a long holiday here in Indonesia, Hari Raya Puasa period, that's why I'm here. Took myself 2.5 to 3 weeks off from office back in Jakarta to come back here to Bali. And whilst you can see the bike over here, I didn't have shoes, so I was panicking and I decided to get a biking slash hiking slash trailing shoe. And the reason was because I wanted to do all those here in Bali anyways. For those of you who don't know Bali very well, beaches, beautiful hills, nice hiking trails, nice cycling trails even. And I did manage to go to Mount Batur, but that's for another video. So anyways, what happened was, in Jakarta, I couldn't find a so-called proper replacement shoe for my 510, which already died on me. I got the free rider one, the one with the partially flat sole. I love that, but I can't use it anymore after 4 years. So the sole started to give way, it lipped up, and then after which the protection on the sides, it's some, I don't know, rubber or plastic, something that actually disintegrated on me. So I decided to buy a new pair of shoes, and that new pair of shoes is actually this one, the Adidas Terrex. I don't know whether you can see it properly. There you go. So this pair of shoes, bought this in Jakarta before I flew down, and it is about US$ maybe 65 after discount. So this was last year's model. One of the things that made me buy this because it was on sale. That's the main reason. Also, it's got continental sole, and it's got, oh yeah, Gore-Tex as well. There you go. So this pair of shoes, that's the reason why I bought it, but also not too bad. It was reasonably comfortable at first. So I don't see many reviews here that actually has the so-called description of a pair of shoes which you could hike and ride, you know, in. So that's why I decided to do this review. And believe you me, this pair, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it is tough. It's the soles are fantastic. They are actually very durable. The problem with this shoe is that, however, it's a tad heavy. I'm not too sure how heavy it is, but it's about, maybe I would say one side 400 grams. So, you know, imagine a pair that's another kilo. The cushioning is really nice. It's got a very good cushion inside, and your tongue itself is also very cushiony. I don't know whether that's the right word to use, cushiony. I think it is. The lacing system also is not too bad. I don't know what kind of lacing system this one is. It's just that it's quite good. Well, Gore-Tex, I'm assuming that it's going to be waterproof, I think. What's the other good thing about this shoe? Well, most importantly, it's an Adidas as well. So they are the makers of, the owners of 510 right now. Anyways, so here is the review of the shoe. It's comfortable, yes. For hiking, yes and no. Well, the reason is because I hiked on this shoe not fully in terrain. When I say terrain, meaning not soft ground or what do you call that, muddy terrain. I actually hiked in this on regular flooring, tarmac, hard floor basically. So I was hiking in this on hard floor. I think it was about 13 kilometers I actually hiked on this one in this pair. Regretted it. So I think it's not good for normal road usage. I did hike again just yesterday. In fact, yeah, yesterday. So I hiked in this pair again yesterday towards Mount Batur, and that one was your so-called mountain terrain. So it was loose ground, soil, roots and everything. That, it's good. It actually was biting. The sole was actually biting onto the terrain, I can tell. And I didn't hike for very far because it was actually 1.8 kilometers. But in that 1.8 kilometers, bloody hell man, it was a 400-meter incline. So wow, that was really tiring. And on top of that, I was bringing this bike along. I wanted to go up all the way to Mount Batur, but I took the wrong route, so it was very sad. I couldn't do it. I had to stop halfway. And whilst coming down, this pair of shoe also saved my ass. If not, I would have been riddled with, what do you call it? Lava stone marks. Like for example, my left knee. So this one here is the same spot where I tore my skin a year ago. So anyways, back to the shoe. So yeah, when it comes to terrain, I think the shoe is good. When it comes to hard floor, I don't think so. It was nice at first, but after some time, wow, it started to too much of an impact maybe onto my feet. But I must say that my left foot is shaped rather oddly, so my pinky toe is not exactly, your regular longish shape. Mine is looking more like a tadpole, so it's pretty weird. So I guess what happened was the left pinky actually was biting onto this part of the shoe, and I do have a lot of issues with many shoes, not only just this pair. Most of my shoes, if I were to wear it too long, I had that problem. The only ones that I don't have problems with are those shoes that are slightly wider than normal. The wide cut, those are good for me. But if regular cuts like these, they hurt. So what happened was, that time I actually hurt my left toe. So after which, thankfully now for this 1.8 kilometers up from that short 400 meters incline, I was saved by this shoe because it did give me a lot of traction. It did give me a lot of bite, so it was good, and I have no complaints for that time. I also did a lot of riding. So when I'm in Bali, I have been riding from Denpasar Airport to my first stop, Canggu, and there's about 30 kilometers, and then from Canggu to Ubud, and that is about another 30 kilometers. And after which, 2 days before, I did a cycle up from Ubud to Mount Batur. That was hell. I took the wrong route, but that was about 34 kilometers. But bear in mind, between all these spaces, I actually went around the area. So far, in this pair of shoes, I've cycled close to about 250 kilometers already. And I must say that for cycling, especially if you're on flats, wait, sorry, it's gotta be flats. It's not SPD. Riding on these shoes, not exactly the most comfortable. While these are good for your, terrain, these are not very good for your pedals. I'm using the 1UP component pedals. Those are quite grippy. Those are quite, they've got nice, quite like strong bite, but it didn't really bite, to be honest. So if I were to use grading system for this pair of shoes onto those pedals, I would say maybe a 6 out of 10. Honestly, 6 out of 10. The hiking bit, I dare say maybe 8 out of 10. I've tried my friend's, I can't remember what it was he gave me, but he also gave me a trail shoe. That one was a bit too soft. This is better. That one wasn't comfortable, but I had the same problem with that one. So when I was hiking in Singapore, I was hiking from Hillview all the way to MacRitchie and back, and I guess it was a 50-50 on loose terrain as well as hard floor. I had the same problem. My blisters for my left foot, my left pinky came up here. So yeah. But in any case, this pair of shoes, as I mentioned, for hiking, fantastic. I think it's good. Not on hard floor. If you want to do this on hard floor, make sure you take breaks in between. That's my opinion. Maybe that's just me, my foot. When you go cycling on this as well, make sure you get the right grip on the sole. Make sure that it doesn't slip away. I didn't slip off. I managed to do some jumps here and there anyway, so it was fine. But maybe I've been using mountain biking shoes specifically, so they do tend to grip better with the flat pedal. But this one, not so much because of all these grooves. But then again, come on, man. I got this for 65 US. Sized size 9.5, 43.5 for Asian, France. So it was a good fit. I had no complaints. I didn't hurt anywhere except when I overused it to an extent. Other than that, would I recommend this for cycling? As I said, 6 out of 10. You make your choice. I think maybe, if you're just specifically cycling, that is, yes, I think this should not be the shoe for you. But I reckon if you're going to go hiking, like me, hiking and biking, with only one pair of shoes because you want to travel light, I think this is good. It got a very hard sole. The sole itself is not very easy to bend, maybe because it's continental. And on top of that, it's got Gore-Tex, so you don't have to be worried about the rain. Well, other than that, I can't seem to say much more about the shoe besides the fact that I ended up liking it because at first I don't really like the blue bits. I was hoping they could be just full black with some white at the base. That's nice, but blue bits didn't. But it grew on me, so not too bad. Well, that's about it for my very short shoe review. I've been talking a lot more about everything else. If you would like to leave some comments, ask me some questions, as usual, below. Do subscribe to my channel, that'll be very helpful. I'm not doing this for monetary purposes, I'm doing this just for the fun of it. So a lot of things that I review are not like sponsored. I'm just doing it because I want to. I hope that you've been enjoying this review so far. Do let me know again if you think that these are the right pair of hiking / mountain biking shoe. You may have come across other ones because here in Asia we don't have that many. These are just some of the few selections. So if you're from wherever you are and you do have some opinions or recommendations, let me know. Share it with the rest of us in the comments below. Again, subscribe, like the video, because there are not many people who did this kind of review. In any case, hope to see you around really soon. I'll upload a video of my cycling trip from Batur, mid of Batur down to the crater of Batur. It's a mess, that one, but hope you still like it anyways. Alright, that's about it. So goodbye from Bali, Ubud, and thanks for watching. Again, my favorite line: no bike is a shit bike as long as it makes you